I'll go and check and see how dinner's coming.
All right.
I'll get it. Hello?
Mrs. Edward Quartermain, please.
Yes, one moment, please. Mother, it's for you.
Oh.
It's never for anybody else these days with that charity auction for the hospital coming up.
Thanks, darling. This is Lila Quartermain.
Hello, Mrs. Quartermain. My name is Mrs. Charles Lutz. And I just wanted to tell you that I admire you so much for the work that you've been doing on the art auction for General Hospital.
Well, that's very nice of you.
Well, I would like to help. In fact, I have an art object that I would be glad to contribute.
Well, that's lovely. We'd be very happy to have it.
Oh, well, when could I bring it over to your house?
To the house? Oh, well, you see, all the art is to be delivered to the police station. They very kindly offered to help us store the donations.
Oh, well, gee, I really wanted to come over to your home. You see, I'd like very much to meet you.
Well, you're very kind, but...
Well, listen, it wouldn't be any trouble at all for me to drop it off. I mean, you know, I just more or less, you know, introduce myself, and then I'd run. It would be a thrill to meet you.
Well, well, other people have brought things here by mistake, so I suppose just one more object in the house wouldn't make all that difference.
No.
Oh, that would be wonderful. When could I bring it by?
Well, how about tomorrow?
Oh, that would be great. I'm looking so forward to meeting you.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Lutz.
Okay.
Lila, won't you ever learn to say no?
Oh, darling Edward, you're hungry. I can always tell when I hear that grumbling.
My stomach is not grumbling.
No, darling, but you are.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm starved.
Well, Stella seems to have everything ready, so...
Oh, well, let's go into the dining room then, Jim.
I'm going to finish my drink, all right?
Oh, well, darling, you run along. I'll be with you in a moment.
All right, dear.
Alan, why do you keep going back to that thing?
I'm fascinated by it.
You can't see anything at night, can you?
Some things you can. Why don't you go on into dinner, Dad? I'm just going to go upstairs and fetch Monica.
All right.
You know, I hate to say this, but you are doing a fantastic job.
That's the way you feel.
I'm so proud of you.
Go ahead now. You didn't know I had it in me, did you?
Oh, I know you did. I just didn't think you did.
Yes, I understand. Man. Okay. Hey, Richard, make sure this... She didn't want to talk any longer. Amy just said goodbye, and that was it.
Hey, look, what is bugging her?
I don't know. It beats me.
I don't know. Claudia, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to keep you here this late.
Oh, that's okay. I wasn't about to take off, and we were that busy anyway.
Well, I sure appreciate that. Thanks.
That's all right.
Oh, the guys have been trying to reach Amy. We want her to go out to dinner with us, but she doesn't want to go.
I mean, I just called her, and I've never heard her so upset. She's really depressed today.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she's probably just kind of staying home to think about things tonight. At least I hope so.
Oh, well, that's what Rick said, that she's doing a lot of rethinking about herself.
Well, I don't want to go into a lot of details, but she was doing some gossiping, and it may have caused a lot of trouble.
Yeah, well, frankly, I think it's time she did something about that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, y'all leaving?
Yeah, we're about to go out and put on the feedback.
Claudia, thank you again.
Oh, you are very welcome. And I'll see you both tomorrow.
Fine.
Good night. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Richard.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
No, I got it.
Oh, fight over me, will you? They were asking me about Amy. I didn't know what to say.
How could Amy have even thought to say those kind of things to Heather?
She doesn't think. That's the whole problem.
Yeah. That makes a rather fine motive. It does, an excellent motive for Heather to want to blame Diana's death on Anne.
How could she do it? She's been locked up in the sanitarium.
Hey, maybe there is some way she could have. Now, see, I can't stop thinking that she is connected with that murder in some way. She knew that Stephen Lars was PJ. She also tried to hurt Diana before.
Rick, how did she get a gun? Hmm? And how did she get out? and get herself enough time to do all of those things that night when she's confined in a mental institution.
A lot of things in life seem impossible to really take place, but they do, don't they?
Yeah, you do. Hello, Tony.
Hello, Leslie. How are you today, Rick?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm really terrific, Tony. Tony, how are you?
Can we have a nightcap?
That sounds lovely. We've only got one more patient here, and then we'll close up after that, huh?
Just one more? I tell you what, why don't I take care of that one more patient? You please feel free to go out. I'd love to see you out. Have a nice evening.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Sounds wonderful to both of us. I'll get my coat. I'm ready. Hi, Rick.
Good night. Have fun.
Oh,
Good night.
Will.
Casserole smells pretty good. Too bad I'm that hungry.
Nothing new about that. You never were really hungry unless you were looking in the face of danger.
Well, if that's true, then I should have gained, about 100 pounds last summer.
You're still thinking about him, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Me too.
Luke, you know, Hutch still thinks that we're together and everything, that we're deeply in love. If we do go to visit him, what are we going to tell him? Because I don't want to lie to him anymore. It's not fair.
What do you want to tell him?
I think you know. What are you going to tell him?
I'm going to let him believe what he believes. You know, this casserole doesn't smell like Chateaubriand. I don't want to eat 45-cent a serving casseroles with you, and I don't want you thinking about getting garbage out of the garbage to put in your apartment as a piece of furniture. It isn't right.
You know something? I'm really glad you reminded me of that, because I do want that chair, and I think I'm going to go get it right now.
No, you're not. You're not going
Yes,
to... Laura, come back here. Laura, you're not going out... Oh. You're acting like a bag lady. You're going to wear 6 sweaters to work tomorrow. You know that.
Hutch, I'm sorry I had to lay all of this on you as soon as you walked into your cell.
It's okay.
Just wanted to make sure you realize the spot you're in.
I do. I did from the beginning. But thanks anyway, Captain. I'm a squealer. I'm a rat fink. And they want to set me up for target practice.
I'm afraid that's true, but the guards will be looking out for you. They're in on the scoop.
Even guards can be bought.
Very, very rarely, but it can be done. Just remember what I said to you. Look out for an inmate who's a trustee. The majority of them, good guys, they're just trying to play along and keep their nose clean so that they can be out on parole. But,
could be one of Smith's men.
Yes, you never know.
I'll keep my eyes open.
See that you do, and maybe you will get out of here in 8 years.
I'll learn how to knit.
Well, I guess I better be moving along, Hutch, unless there's something else you want to talk about.
No. Well, there is one thing.
Oh?
Do you ever run into Luke Spencer and Laura Baldwin?
Well, yeah, sure I do, from time to time.
Well, then, just tell them, I'll get in touch with them.
Okay, I'm sure they'll be glad to hear it. Good luck to you, Hutch.
Thank you, Captain.
Guard.
will you leave that thing where it is?
No, I want it.
You're out of your mind. You know you are impossible. You get your little mind made up and you get really impossible.
You're right. I do have my mind made up. So help me get this out of here, okay? I want to get a look at it.
Oh, brother.
It has possibilities.
It's a dead thing. Let it die in peace.
No, I mean, I can fix it up.
You can't fix this. Look, it's sagging. It'll fall apart.
There's only one way to find out.
Hello? Allow me, madam.
Huh, caught my eye the minute I passed your store.
Yes. Now, be sure your safety belt is fastened. Keep your hands inside the car. This is what we call a killer ride. It's going to crumble under you.
It didn't grumble. It's just fine. Sold. I'll take it.
You want me to wrap it, or are you going to wear it?
No, you can carry it. This is fine.
I'm not going to carry it. It's a piece. You're really going to do this, aren't you? You're going to take this piece of junk, aren't you?
Sure. Sure, why not? Why not take whatever life throws out into the street and make it into something good?
Oh, now I know you're getting. Now I know what you're doing. Uh-huh. Trying to cheer me up? Oh, you're better than dial a prayer, aren't you? You're absolutely amazing. Why, if she can do this and still have dignity... What the heck did I do last night? I mean, gee whiz, you know, should I throw in the towel? Hell no. A Mountie always gets his man, right? Little Nell, we're not tied to the railroad tracks.
That's right.
I'll start tomorrow morning, and I'll look some more for what the Quartermains want.
That's the way I like to hear you talk.
Yeah. Look, will you remind me tomorrow that tonight I said I was going to have everything.
What do you mean by everything?
I think you know what I mean, Miss May.
Alex, did you have to do this?
Yes, it's important.
You know, dragging me away from the dinner table is just going to make Alan and Monica more suspicious than they already are.
Edward, I just had the fright of my life.
What happened?
Well, I was talking to James DeBell, Robert Scorp...
He saw James DeVal?
No, I don't think so. Fortunately, I saw him before he saw me. James hid in the car while I got out to talk to him.
Alex, what about that partnership deal?
Oh, I lied to him. And it worked. But I don't know how long I'm going to be able to hold him off. That's why we have got to get Luke back working for us as soon as possible. Tomorrow. In some way, somehow. Got to get that statue back.
See the phone book. And that is QU. What made? There it is. Wow, 66 Harbor View Road. What an address. You ugly little thing, you. You are going to be my ticket to high society.